Okay.
Hi there. Check.
Okay. So... last we checked, Maris,
Myris.
went down, Myris, yeah, sorry. Myris went down a hallway to, investigate where he found some magic coming from. And as that happened, Ty went to jiggle on a couple doorknobs, and one of the doorknobs, apparently had three skeletons, three big boy skeletons hiding behind it. And the skeletons barged into the room, and Myris came back, and you all fought the skeletons, and you defeated the skeletons. I believe you fed one level 2 crystal to Fred.
So it needs a level 1 in order to level up.
All done, all done.
You're not wrong.
I never thought I'd live
All
to
done.
see
That
on
would
up.
be true.
Take a look.
So you guys are in the room. What would you guys like to do?
Don't forget. Wait. What was it?
No, thank you.
Where's Morty right now?
I guess it's official.
Zavada and Paris must understand.
It's all
You may do that.
Myris accepts the high five, although seems mildly unfamiliar with the concept.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver,
Package for
Eververse
Commander
has the
Zavala.
goods.
Kind man.
Myris is an elf. This is something that is not done in elven culture. So yeah, I'm not familiar with this.
Anything you want?
I never thought
What is this?
darkness return.
Alright. High five? Alright. And just holds his hand. Oh. Alright. That sounds good. Good job to you too. Just looks over at Andromeda, Andromeda's talking, and it's just like, did you know that was...
Okay, you're clear.
For the first time in a long time, we have a moment of
Alpha, where's
respect.
Morty at?
I intend to make the most of it.
Morty is in the
It's
room.
important that people in the last city
kinda
feel like they're
chilling on the
living,
couch.
not just surviving. To that end,
We
I've
will start
asked
feeling
Eva
kicking
Levante
from the
to
back.
bring back the Guardian Games. This is an opportunity for
Okay,
Titans,
Morty pulls
warlocks,
out the
and
bag,
hunters alike
and
to
he, opens it up,
be brave.
and you may climb out of the bag if you would like.
You see, like, the group
Welcome
sees.
to the Guardian Games.
Basically, I kind of
This
did
is
in
a
the bag.
tradition started by our very own Commander Zavala.
Technically
A
no,
way of
you don't
celebrating
regain
the
spell
unique
slots or hit
strengths
points,
of your
but
class.
you do feel
I
better.
know you Guardians thrive
What
on
is this
competition.
bullshit?
Some light-hearted games
What
are
the fuck did
exactly
you put me
what we
fucking next to
need
in this
right
fucking
now.
bag? All of a sudden,
Good
the
luck, my
group
friend,
sees
and have fun.
halfling fingers on the bag's rim, and you just see
I
Katusha
could
climb
get
out.
you another
What
if
the
you
fuck was
like.
in there, Morty? There was a fucking thing in there with me. What the fuck was it?
Tell your friends about Eva.
if you look around, you see a tall elven man just like robes with a rapier and a hawk on his shoulder, just looking at you, just eh.
Looks like there was a rat living in there.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos.
Right.
You too,
Pearls
Maria.
of knowledge were lost in the fires of the assault. I must document all I can remember.
Ah, yes, hello.
Morty is unsure of what creature you were talking about. There could be multiple. Gonna have to be more specific about what you saw.
I don't know, it looks like a fucking green little bastard. He didn't look happy. Anyway. Hello, my name is Katusha.
Could
And
have been Dende.
Could have been. Could have been that. Or, you know, could have been something that wanted to fucking murder me in my sleep.
Ah, Dende's cool.
She kind of just...
Dende's a bro.
She kind of just looked at Morty as her eyes were still, like, pitch black, basically, because her fucking pupils were dilated as shit. And she kind of just looks at Morty and just tilts her head. Morty, did you know that your
The
skeleton is
fallen
green?
will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down.
Morty
Beneath
says,
the ruins of the
no,
Cosmodrome,
pretty
in
interesting
the
though.
shadow of an
That's
old
cool.
colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair.
She kind of just
High
shakes her
city,
head back and forth.
feeding them their strength.
I should not have taken all.
We must destroy this machine
I
gun
should not have taken those
and
drugs.
send their souls screaming back to hell.
Myers leans over to Ty. Is she always like this?
You know, no, but it's better than she was.
I don't know.
Tin can
What is
sausage.
this?
Katusha had changed into the lizard folk. Now, do you remember me?
Oh,
I
you.
did not know you could do that. Did you just digivolve?
I think I thought it was kind of stale. I've only heard of people that can do such a thing as well. Interesting.
Katusha would go back to the halfling.
Let's hope we can avoid the crossfire.
Now that that's sorted out. What did you guys do to Nikolai? Just because I was in that bag doesn't mean I didn't hear anything.
From the rest of the gummy bears into my mouth. So you sit back.
You'll have to be more specific on that one.
So, let me get this straight. Why is Nikolai's bow broken?
Because the traitorous fucking bastard kept shooting me and our new friend here in the goddamn back. And I think he's working for the enemy, so... Fuck that.
Fucking waiting.
I'm not in the fucking way. Fucking Fred shoots just goddamn fine. He has no problems hitting the enemy. But you can seem to hit me 3 times in the back and then hit fucking Myris in the back. How hard is it?
Katusha walked up to Fred and waves.
Fred is also much larger than you remember.
I know, because you guys have been feeding him.
Yes, I was able to discern small details about the crystals that you all have.
What point?
As it appears that if a monster hits the equivalent level of crystal to their current level, then they are able to gain a certain amount of power.
I see. Very nice.
And it does not all have to be in one crystal. Fred is now, what did you say, level 3? So if he, will be already at level 2, so if he were to reach a level 1, he would gain that power.
Yep.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
So
Katusha
Myris,
gonna start chewing her loot.
Pretty complex. I'll need time.
Where'd you run off to, bud?
Oh, so it was electrical license down the hallway. Actually, if you would like to look around this room for a few moments, I'd like to get my detect magic spell back up in order to have a more definite idea of what it was.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sit on the couch and not touch any doors.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so my resistance is 10 minutes for truly casting detect magic.
Oh, okay.
There's still doors in this room.
There is a door from where you entered, and if you just enter the room, there's a door to your left and a door to your right. The door to the right is where the 3 big boy skeletons came from.
Excuse me.
Wait, I'm sorry, there was a door to the left and a door to the right?
Yes, and the door to the right is where the 3 big boy skeletons came from.
I'd like to press my ear up to the door and try to listen to see if there's anything on the other side.
To the door to the right?
Yes, I'm sorry, I don't know what's up with my headset.
Go ahead and make a perception check. As soon as my computer loads, I'll tell you what you rolled.
Oh.
What happens? The computer wants to turn off every 5 minutes because I changed it. Now I have to log in. You do not hear anything.
I looked up to Ty. I think this door is okay. We could just open it and see if there's any treasure.
Let's wait a little long.
I'm not little.
Sure.
So I want to just say that the 10 minutes
We can
goes
move
by.
now.
Yeah, if you guys want to just relax in the room for 10 minutes and do that, then 10 minutes can skip by.
Alright, you see, Mars' eyes glow with a, like with a slight sheen. Alright, I believe it was, back this way. Myra starts heading back back down the hallway to where he saw the magic.
Okay.
If you would like to follow me, I can tell you.
Sure. All Myers.
Is everyone going, or only Ty and Myris going?
I am following.
Who
The
follows
lair's up ahead,
Myris?
under that colony ship. Just on the other side
we're
of
better off
all those
together.
devils.
I'll follow Myers and get my keys.
What are we waiting on?
I don't think we were waiting on him.
I don't know. I didn't
I
hear.
don't know why.
said, who else going? And I heard a couple people here. I heard Alex say we're better off together, but I didn't hear Nikolai or... Let's see how we're going.
I will follow you.
Okay, so you guys, I guess everyone heads back down the hallway and forward and turn, but Myris notices that at the wall, at the end of the hallway, on the left wall, there is a lot of magic coming from that wall.
Do I get a sense of what school is? What school of magic?
To be honest, I'm not quite sure what school of magic it is.
If it's hiding something, it's probably illusory.
Illusory or illusion?
Same thing.
Okay. Yes. You want to make a knowledge arcana check, you can.
Well, actually, as part of the detect magic spell.
So this
Oh,
is
is
the
it?
devil's
Okay.
lair.
Illusion magic. You notice. I'm pretty sure the other kind of magic is arcana, but I might be wrong.
We moved down the hallway to where Myra saw the or detected some illusion magic in last session, and
To be honest with you, Oni, that's arcane conjuration magic.
Alright. But the appears that decides they're to hide something as either summon or teleport.
So, like a secret man door thing?
Not sure. Unfortunately, the type of magic that I get from this spell is quite rudimentary.
Sepix Prime cast a great shadow over our city. With its
Yes, there's only one way to find out. One that I should.
we must stay vigilant. The fallen are
True.
crafty, and they'll find ways to survive.
I mean,
They always
it looks like
do.
solid wall, but
This places his hand up against the which should be the wall.
You feel nothing.
Alright, I stick my head through to try and look through the illusion.
Okay, you see a room with some torches and a door.
Well, there's a small room in here if you want to come in, and Myris walks through the wall.
Okie dokie does a twirl into the wall.
what the fuck?
Lucia follows.
Wizards are the greatest!
Katusha keeps her hand on her rapier.
It's fair.
Is there anything magical in this room?
Just the door.
Ty steps through the magic wall, little confused, kind of stumbles through. I don't fucking like that.
So you guys all step through the wall, Alex doing a twirl, and you go into this room where there is a door, and Myrus sees it as a magical door.
Alright, like the door, is it open, closed?
It's closed.
Okay, one second. Time to roll the curiosity die. Myers opens the door.
Nice. As you open the door, do you walk through it?
What?
Or just a bright light?
Oh, just a bright light?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think? Could be interesting.
Why don't we go back and finish clearing out those other rooms where that skeleton came from and the other door, and see if we can find some other stuff. Then we can come back and check out the creepy white light.
Alright. Just the door is right. The doorway out is right there, and he points to what I assume still looks like a solid section of wall.
Little
You
did you
guys
know
aren't
it turned
going through the
into a
door?
solid wall.
You're all trapped. Get wrecked. No.
You're all doomed.
Okay, so you guys go back through the wall, back into the hallway.
One sec. As we do,
Eagles wrestling with me, right?
yeah, as we go back through, I'd like to take and cut up one of my candles and leave half of it stuck on the floor, kind of off to the side a little bit, on the ground, just not lit, just sitting there. And then when I get to the other side, I do the same thing, so we have the door marked with candles, just on the floor.
Okay.
They're unlit.
Sounds good. But you leaving a breadcrumb trail. That's
Yep.
not the worst idea.
Yep.
When we get back to the room with the skeletons, am I able to detect anything magical on the other side of the closed door?
Which door? The right or the left?
Which one did the skeletons come out of?
The right.
Then the left.
Anything, how close do you get? Do you go up to the door?
Yeah. I'll stay like 2 inches away from the door. But
You do notice magic.
there's something magical on the other side of the door. We should probably be ready. And Mars pulls out his rapier. I believe, and turns to Ty, I believe you are our resident, is the proper word, door opener?
Katusha looks at Ty. Yeah, if you are the door opener. Have fun.
But, well, the door wasn't locked last time I checked, so I opened the door. Sword at the ready.
Okay. So you open the door?
Yep.
You can walk into the room. You don't see any enemies.
Do I see anything else?
Do I see the source of that magic?
You see some magic coming from your left and your right.
Does it look like illusion, or?
Coming from your left, it does seem like illusion magic, yes.
Sorry, I was gonna interrupt you before.
Ty, see anything in this new room? Hello?
Sorry, say again?
I asked if Ty sees anything as he enters.
You see a steel door to your right and a wooden door in front of you.
Interesting. Hey, Magic Hands, can you check that steel door for bombs? Those seem to be the ones that are trapped.
Sure.
Okay.
Not you.
Oh,
I want the bird.
that's hard.
Katusha
Riggedy,
pats the
riggedy,
back
rack.
of Alex. There.
Might as well, well, you said that I sense magic coming from the right where that steel door is?
Yes. Like, the steel door was about 10, if the steel door was about 10 feet, to your right, the magic was about 20 feet to the right.
There's something, behind that door, as far as where's the magic is coming from. And, to the left,
It brought pleasure killing my friends, I'm sure.
Say what?
about how far to the left was was affecting the magic?
It's like right behind the wall.
Oh, right behind the wall, not behind the door.
Yes, the door is in front of you, while there is just a wall to your left.
Okay, so in front of us, wooden door, to the right, steel door, and to the left, complete wall but illusion magic.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so that was the wooden door. Still no footsteps. Also, there is an illusion right here. I stick my head through the wall.
You may do so.
Do what?
Said you may do so.
Yeah. So just to show everybody where it is, I just stick my hand through the wall, wave it around a little bit, and then pull it up. And I will cast Mage Hand and feel up the back of the steel for problems.
Okay.
Do I feel anything on the back of the steel door?
Yes. As a matter of fact, you do.
Alright, let me put them to them at it. Come back to the previous one, please. I would advise that everybody back up into the previous room, please. So as not to be caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Alex.
I mean, Marcus is staying like 30 feet away.
Yeah, Alex is backing up. She's gonna go stand by Iris, who I'm assuming knows what the safety distance is.
Okay. Okay, once everybody's at a safe distance, I will attempt to, using the mage hand, like, pull or, pull whatever it is, basically off the door.
Okay, as everyone gets to a safe distance, you pull off what is basically, feels like C4, and you hear a very loud explosion. No one is injured.
On the right side, I don't think that door is pressed anymore. On the other side, we should probably check to see if there is even a door.
Do you guys go back into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. You see a steel door that is bent in the middle section. Outwards, there's kind of a crack in between the center of the door and the wall where you could like stick your hand through if you wanted. And yeah.
Are the candles still where Ty left them?
By the left wall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Iris casts Mage Hand and gives his Mage Hand a high five. Practicing the new maneuver that I showed.
Oh yeah, I thought I was a loser.
Oh, my apologies.
Here, we can mage hand high five. It's Cat's mage hand. Mage hand. Just mage hand.
Myers' Mage Hand still fairly awkwardly, but does give yours a high five.
What does your mage hand look like? Mine's a giant cat paw.
Just look at Elven Hand. Almost like almost a mimicry of Myers' own hand.
Alright then.
Alright, so which way would you all prefer to go? The steel door, the wooden door, or the illusory door?
Alex points to the left.
I heard a few people say illusion and a few people say straight. Okay, well, my curiosity is with me, and Myers walks through the illusion door.
Okay, you see a chest.
Okay, guys, these are very good or very bad.
Oh, Alex walked in behind him. Well, this is one last time. Hello, chest. My name's Alex. Can I open you?
I take 10 feet back. How big
You're
is the
throwing your knife at the chest while Alex is trying to talk to the chest. So one person's trying to reason with the chest while the other person is immediately attacking the chest. That's what I'm hearing?
You have just defined their entire party.
Okay. The chest says nothing, does nothing. You throw your knife and it sticks into the chest.
Are you not gonna make him roll?
Nah, you don't have to. It's you may do so.
Because it has to take one hit in order to get its meal.
You're just as bad as Nikolai throwing stuff with teammates in front. Go step outside.
That thing's not trapped at all. And you should know you're the best at looking for traps.
You don't think there's a trap there. Probably not a trap there. Yes, as a matter of fact, the chest is locked. Okay, go ahead. You definitely unlocked the chest. Okay. As you open the chest, a spray comes out. A spray comes out of the chest. Little misty fog spray. Okay, who all was next to Ty? Make a wisdom save. Or not wisdom, dexterity. I don't know why I said wisdom. Dexterity. I believe so. Saving throw. Yeah. Well, yeah. There you go. You can, round down and take, 2 points of poison damage. Are you staying in the room? Are you walking out of the room? Are you, waiting for the mist to disappear? What are you doing? Okay. Yep.
What, did you fart? I checked for traps. See.
How long would you guys like to wait? Could wait several
waiting.
short intervals,
Cast
or
a mage hand and start waving it around in there to disperse it.
okay?
I assist with my mage hand.
You take 2 because you succeed at the reflex save. So you take half damage. So after casting Mage Hand and waiting about 5 minutes, you guys are blowing around the waving around the mist, and you can go back in there if you would like.
You think it's good, Virus?
There's a lot.
Possibly.
I've got ribbons.
I do enjoy our visits.
Pointed to rip that's tied around Myers' lower back.
Myers just takes takes the belt from his robes, which is decorative, and just ties it around using it as a mask. And just walks in, just in the air.
Okay. Seems to be pretty cleared up.
What
was that?
Let's go, Mom.
What?
And
What did he say? Oh, okay.
and Myers will, like, using the very tip of his rapier, just try to lean open the chest.
Okay. You open the chest.
No more spray?
No more spray.
He pulls it. Yeah, he pulls the mage chef mask down. It looks as though we're good, and I'll see what's in there.
As you look in, you see 3 small level 1 crystals.
Oh, perfect. Myers hands one of them to Katusha. Would you mind feeding up the fire? He should get a bit strong.
Site for the Exodus Black. She is a powerful ally and our foothold on this planetoid. We have to help.
I have no sensor reach in that direction,
Say what?
Captain.
Say what?
But their weapons have
Say
left
what?
a trail of arc pulses. Will you help me
You guys have no idea. You've been in the dungeon for a few hours at this point. You've kind of lost track of time, especially Katusha. Katusha has no clue. If you'd like to guess, then you can roll an insight check with disadvantage. Yeah. Fred walks over and he takes the crystal from you and he shoves it in his jaw because he again still doesn't have a mouth. And I'm just like brooking it here in one piece. Fucking skeleton. He doesn't have a mouth. It's just bones. I mean, you never know. You evolve them enough times, something interesting may happen. If you guys keep Fred for a long enough period of time, I might consider it a milestone.
Aslan, you see the thing? Myers, because you, like, consider 3 crystals, Fred ate 1, Myers keeps only give 1 to you.
If you're gonna...
Yeah.
write that, Oni. Just write it in story.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Just so you know.
I thought we see what is behind the steel door. I was thinking the magic that way as well.
Like,
blown the fuck up.
it's yeah, like it's been blown the fuck up.
Specifically from the other side. Well,
What do you mean? Like, strength-wise or magic-wise? That's definitely not me.
on the scale of 1 to 20, mine would be at about a 12.
I killed the main cap. Sorry. Too many distractions. Falling or tearing up the ship, and you know what?
Fred kind of nods as you two say it would be about a 12. Fred just nods. Fred nods in agreement. You can try.
Jesus,
Yeah.
my Vanya was a 16.
It's a steel
plus.
door. If it was a wooden door, you could probably do it pretty easy. A steel door might be a little difficult. Nah, not really. It's a steel door.
Okay, well,
While Ty is up there, I'm cracking my
Okay.
knuckles. I'm ready.
This device looks like an old arc energy conveyor.
I'm familiar. Part of my sensor system. Keep arc weapons away from me.
That's not gonna do anything, huh?
Oh.
Who is
Well.
this? This strange elf woman just appears out of nowhere.
These shanks are like the world's smallest storm callers.
You do notice that it is in fact not locked.
I try to pull. I'm sorry.
You can try to open it instead of kicking it. You would like to make a strength check to pull it open, you may. Considering kicking it is the opposite direction that opens it. But pulling it open, you know, pull not push, you could try that instead. Nope, that's real stuck. You definitely can't pull it. It's real stuck. Someone else would like to try, they can.
Alex casts mold earth and digs a tunnel through the doorway.
Oh my fucking god.
They start leaking milk.
Lovely.
I am an earthbender. She starts doing the freaking the fighting style for Avatar.
Okay. You can do that. Katusha wants to pull it open. Oh, yeah, go ahead. You see Ty try to pull it open, and he just kind of like grunts and pulls a couple times, and then he just kind of steps back, breathes a little hard. It's like, there's no way, that's fucking stuck. That's not opening. And you just kind of walk up, tripping balls still, and you just kind of stare at the door, and you look at it for about 10 seconds, and you decide exactly where you need to grab onto to open it, and you fucking open it like it's just a wooden door. It wasn't just exploded.
Can you hear me now?
Well, that was impressive.
But I killed the thief.
Oh
How did you
boy.
do that?
The rest of the ship
Must
is
be.
just up ahead. I always forget how big it is. I'm the best, is how. I've got so many guards.
So, I guess on that note, Alex puts her wand away and pretends she wasn't just about to dig a hole.
Okay.
Alright, shall we?
You guys go into the next room?
Well, considering the fact that you made yourself look like the biggest lady here, maybe you should go.
Oh!
So you guys walk into the next room.
If no one's signal, even Andromeda will just fly through.
Okay.
And then Myra's shortly after. Will follow.
Naruto, run behind them!
But yeah, you said ladies first, and my bird is lady.
Okay, so
Power's down. Tough to see.
They took everything.
There's nothing left.
Cade unit?
where is Morty in this? Where do you guys want Morty? He doesn't care. He can protect the flank, he can be in the middle. Morty's in the back? Okay. That's fine. So as I don't remember your bird's name.
Andromeda.
Alright, so as Andromeda flies into the room, and you shortly after, as you are walking, you see directly to the right of the door some magic.
Like, is it like part of a wall, or?
No, it is behind the wall. Sorry.
Okay. I'll kind of run to my rapier along the wall and check for secret doors.
Okay. You'd like to make a perception check? As you can. You would like to.
12.
You notice some torches in the hallway. One at the entrance where you came from, and one at the exit of the tunnel where you are going into the next room where your bird already flew through.
Okay, I'll try pulling on those.
Which one do you pull on?
You said there were 2 torches, one in the hallway and one in the room?
2 in the hallway, one at the front of the room, one at the entrance of the tunnel where you came from, and one by the exit of the tunnel. One by each door.
Okay. I'll use Mage Hand and pull on the one by the entrance.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'll pull on the one by the exit.
Okay. You all of a sudden see the wall open up.
Alright, then. I believe I found something here. What do we see behind the wall?
You see a room, very small room. It's only about like a 8x8 room, and you see a single torch in there, along with a not a chest, but more like a trunk.
Okay. I immediately pull up my dagger and throw it at it. As the standard mimic check. Hey man, I played Dark Souls, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Nothing happens.
You what? Andromeda will assist you in looking. Andromeda will assist you in looking for traps if you'd like. Okay. Yeah, she'll help you with whatever you do.
Okay. Are you walking up to the trunk?
Yes, thank you. As well as a ship AI can when
Ah,
Hostess died.
Ah, shit.
We'll always be here for you. And who's better than us? We're awesome.
Yeah.
It kinda already happened.
I mean, is that what you were doing? Walking up to the chest to the trunk to inspect it? Okay, so as you walk forward, you feel the ground get a little lower, and you can make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I reach out and try to assist him with that? Like, reach out and try to pull him back?
Yes, so you can make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Exclamation S space dex space 80. Okay, good. You avoided that natural one. That would have been bad.
So you see 3 arrows fly out, and Myrus kind of pulls the back of your shirt, making the top arrow flying at your head completely miss, and your chest kind of goes backwards too, while your legs are still kind of in the same spot, and the second arrow flies just past your torso, while the third arrow slams right into your left leg. Dealing you 4 points of damage.
Ow! You alright? Myers just pats you on the back and begins pressing down on various like, are there like tiles on the floor, or
It does seem like there are tiles on the floor, yes.
okay, he'll just start poking at various tiles with his rapier, trying to see if any more of them are trapped.
Okay. Doesn't appear so.
Have they been
Appears to be only the one that was stepped on. You can disarm it if you like.
That would be your specialty die.
I think we went over it last time, and it was was that a
These tools check.
what was it?
These tools check.
Oh, okay.
Ability checks, attacks, or saves.
How long does Bardic Inspiration last for?
10
Just
minutes.
until it's used for the first time? Oh, 10 minutes? Okay.
Or until it's used for the first time. And
But it has a 10-minute time limit.
yeah,
Okay.
it's not a spell, so it's not going to come up under cast. But at this level, that's what a D6.
I'm not sure.
I had to play my music, and then Philip's just like, yay, it works, or nay, it doesn't, and then he told me exactly how much he homebrewed it a little bit, so.
Okay, so at first level, Bardic Inspiration is a D6, and how you can choose to add that after the roll, but before you know whether it succeeded, or like before you Alpha says whether or not it succeeded.
I would like to know what song she's singing.
This is why I never play bards. Never play bards.
Parts are a lot of fun, though. But I'm really enjoying the monk side of song now. Because,
Monks are a lot of fun.
I killed somebody by punching them in the balls last session.
I'm at.
Now see, the real fun comes when they shoot an arrow at you and you catch the arrow and throw it back, shearing off their balls.
I am waiting for Philip to actually throw something at Song now.
I don't think your account is linked, so just roll a d20 plus 8. I forgot to show you how to do that last time.
I mean, do you play any instruments? Okay. Well, if you don't actually play instruments, then you can just do a performance check on in Discord, and that'll be fine. With how hard you're tripping right now, you can have advantage. Musicians
She plays a
are
Jimi Hendrix song.
fantastic when they're on drugs. Music and drugs mixed like peanut butter and jelly. I have not. Send me a link over Discord and I'll check it out. Okay, thanks, Onslaught.
Wait, what?
Did you roll? Just the school of magic thing you sent me. That's helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you start playing your instrument, and it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not anything that anyone is like, oh man, I could jam this. It's kind of like, yeah, nice ambience. And Asinine can have a D4 bonus if you would like to use on a check.
You can also change or save and use it on the chest if you want.
That's fine. You can save it. So you rolled a 19 to disarm the trap. Alright, you disarm the trap. If you would like to. Just write it down. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but yeah, feel free. Go ahead.
Dude made a bomb in like the first session or second session, so.
Yeah. That was the first session.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Alright, so we see what's in the, thing? What's in the trunk? I mean, even beat up, you look, about as, you look like you can take about as much of a hit as I can. Yeah, but you're, where you're at right now, you're at 9 hit points, right? Yeah, that's my max. I mean, I'm not.
Didn't we just cast Mage Hand and disarm trap from inside the chest? Use the door?
Disarming traps, it's a little bit more tricky. Because on the one hand, you could just, depending on the trap, you could just make everything, including the, whatever you want to get out of the chest, it could all explode.
You make a fair point.
All those wonderful things. Kill you instantly. Yes. If you'd like, I can assist you on this. However, unlocking unlocking items such as this is your specialty.
It is indeed locked. Yes.
Andromeda will assist you in both helping, or in both looking for traps and in trying to unlock it. No, not this one. You checked the. I think we checked the room for traps and we failed.
You went to check the chest for traps, and there was a trap in the room.
That's right. With advantage.
Okay, make a perception. Yeah, you have advantage because you got a helper. So just roll perception one more time. That'll be your advantage. Nice. Doesn't seem to be any traps in the chest. Seems like the traps were more in the room, so. It is, however, locked.
Hey, Katusha. What?
Okay, so you successfully opened the chest with a 16. Seems to be some fancy clothes on top.
Are they what's appearing as magical?
No.
Is there something under them?
Would you like to lift the clothes up and look?
Oh boy.
Okay.
What do the clothes look like?
Very shiny. Golden, royal blue, dark, nice purple.
Or at least they look,
green, sorta.
or at least they look like that until Ty lifts them up and triggers the bomb that they were sitting on top of.
I mean, no. Like where you're going with this, but
I believe there was something under that.
yeah, you underneath them, you see a bow and a rapier.
A rapier, you say?
A bow and a rapier.
Oh, speaking of casting, Katusha. I do believe you said you were out of spell slots, like, mana. I'm assuming that Morty could possibly give you some of this really nice drink that he gave me called a new tree spirit.
It's like, ah, geez, that
Please.
it's kind of a hassle to make it.
Help me through this.
Yeah.
The traveler will see us through this.
You're gonna have to convince Morty. You can make a persuasion roll if you'd like. Yup. Song for Alex.
I wish I could talk more, but I am working now after all.
What'd you say to me?
Just the gif you posted. Morty understands that he should probably give it to you, but he just doesn't want to.
Are the archives finite?
The traveler will see us through this. There's a lot.
Yes? And she started skipping over.
Beautiful. Goodbye, dear. Any questions, dear? What do you think of my
I kind of did just ask him. But I guess I could ask again. Hey, Morty!
He's like, yeah? What's up?
It would be really helpful, and she does a little cat paw motions over her face, if you would give Katusha some of that drink. She's low on mana, and it could help her heal some of us instead of just relying on you.
You can make a persuasion roll with advantage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You bat your eyelashes and you like just magically have that little shimmery shine that happens in anime characters' eyes where their eyes like have little white dots in them that just start to move around a bunch and like shimmer. And you just do that and Morty looks at you and his mouth just opens up a little bit and he's like, well, yeah, okay. And he pulls his flask out. closes his eyes for a couple seconds, and he opens them, and he hands the flask to Katusha.
Arigato!
It tastes not the best. Yeah, that. You're gonna have to drink the entire thing.
May the boogeyman have mercy on my soul?
If you're here for shavers, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. But I'm still happy to chat.
Yup. So you may take a long rest if you'd like.
Any questions, dear?
Morty also says, I'm not gonna be doing this every time.
The traveler
That's
will
fair.
always triumph over the darkness. I know it.
Morty's okay helping out because you asked very nicely, but whether you know it or not, it takes a lot out of Morty to summon that drink. So Morty says thank you, and then he closes his eyes for a couple seconds and opens them back up, and then he just takes a couple big gulps and is like, oh yeah.
Turn into Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah. That was more Kool-Aid Man. I can't do Randy Savage. Alright, so while this has been happening and being discussed, Myris has been identifying the bow and
rapier
the
first.
Rapier first. Rapier seems to just be a simple +1 rapier.
Alright. He opens up. Just as a bit of makes it easier to hit and does a bit more damage. Would you mind if I hang on to this? It is very in line with what I use. Thank you. Alright, now bear with me for just a moment and then we'll get to work on this and he'll identify the bow.
Okay. After about 11 minutes, you identify the bow as a simple +1 bow.
Alright, and this should make it a bit easier for you to not hit your teammates. And he hands it to Nikolai.
Why did they call you a woman?
Okay, so you guys going? What are you guys gonna do?
There is a steel wooden door, yes?
Yup.
Shall we say what is behind there?
and the High Civic feeding them their
Who's going in first?
We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back.
Also, was the bard going to heal Ty or no?
Oh, there you go. Now you can go in first.
I mean, did it?
Fallen and Hive. Let's hope we can avoid the crossfire.
Huh. Cool. That's pretty easy math. You got it right. Yeah, you told me.
So should we see what's behind? Excuse me. What's behind the window?
Who's going in first?
Not it.
Okay, so who is second?
Myers will be second.
Okay.
I call third.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
So as the door pops open and Nikolai walks into it, Myers walks into it, all of a sudden you are attacked with arrows.
Oh boy.
So the first arrow goes right past Nikolai's shoulder, just completely missing him. Did it again. The second arrow, Nikolai, what's your AC? What's your AC? Ooh. Second arrow goes whizzing past your head and almost brushes up against, like it goes whizzing past your hair, moving your hair a little bit. Just barely misses.
That's impressive. Did it go through the helmet?
No. Oh, right. She has a helmet. He has a helmet. My bad. Forgot about the helmet. Goes right past the helmet.
I'm close, but just so you know, there's
I know. I corrected myself after I said she or her. The third arrow goes whizzing past Myris and misses as well. Now, everyone is in the room and everyone can make initiative rolls.
There we go. Finally, good fucking initiative.
Before we
I will roll for Fred.
Before we start the fight, can you describe the room and the enemies that we're looking at?
Yes. It is a ginormous room. Biggest room you've seen yet. It's about 40 by 80 feet.
Is it a natural room?
No. It is definitely, like, bricks.
What, I'm guessing it's skeletons that shot at us.
Yes, there appear to be 3 skeletons with bows and 2 skeletons with swords.
Ooh.
Just curious, did we short rest since we last fight? I thought we did.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Then I get my face set back.
How far away are these enemies, by the way?
There is... They are pretty spread out. There's one about 15 feet, or about 25 feet in front of you, and then about 5 feet to his right is a skeleton with a sword. Another 5 feet to his right is, actually it's more like 10 feet. About 10 feet to his right is a skeleton with a sword. 10 feet to his right, skeleton with a bow. 10 feet to his right, skeleton with a sword. 10 feet to his right, skeleton with a bow. So they are spread out, kind of guarding the next door.
That must be the boss in the room after them.
Do we see any other doorways? I didn't hear that.
You do notice a door to your left.
Okay. So one other door.
It is on the same wall you came in from. It's not on the left wall, but it is on the same wall you came in from, just to the left of you.
Okay.
Let me write down everyone's initiatives, so... then Tyve and Alex. Okay, so, you all notice Morty take about 10 steps to the right of the room and pull out his hammock once again and get in the hammock and light up a joint. Because he thinks you guys are pretty experienced against skeletons at this point, and if you need help, then you can just yell for him, but he's just gonna get high. Thinks 5 skeletons is gonna be a pretty good challenge for you guys right now. So, top of the round, it is Myris's turn.
Alright then, first things first, you said there was one with a bow, and then about 5 feet, and then one with a sword.
It's more like 10 feet apart, but yes.
So is there any space that I would be able to be within 5 feet of 2 of them that I can get to?
If you stood in the dead center between one with a sword and one with a bow, then yes, but they would have flanking on you.
Okay, that's fine. then I will, actually, Myers just, from the middle of the group, just disappears and reappears, next to them using the face tap. And because of my thing, I need both of them to make a, wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
It's only a DC 11 stuff.
Well, they have a -1 to wisdom, so... No.
Cool stuff, 50-50.
So, just 2 of them?
Yeah, the 2 that are right next to me. It's any that are, within 5 feet of the space that I appear in. Or, well, sorry, not any, but it's up to 2.
If it wants to actually load, I typed it in, but it's just grayed out. It's not loading.
Okay, so 1 fails. Would that be the one that's the, what's it called? Which one failed, the sword or the bow?
The one with the sword.
Okay. Then in that case, I will, let's see here. I'll then actually move, 5 feet back. So I won't, so that, it should be that that I'm not in flanking, but but I won't be, or that they won't be flanking me, but, oh wait, no, sorry. It's going like 1,000 miles a minute. Yeah, so I'll just make a boom blade attack against the one with the, I'm gonna go with the one with the bow.
Okay.
14.
You indeed hit skeleton with a bow.
And I rolled minimum damage, so that's 7.
Hot damn. Okay.
But,
write that down.
Because of that... Okay, just add that in. So if he tries to move, then he gets thunder damage.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Okay, so after that, it is Katusha's turn. In front of you are... How far in front of you? Like... There is one skeleton to your right, about 20 feet away, 25 feet away. It's about 25 feet away. It has a bow. There's one skeleton a little more to your left that is still about 25 feet away that has a sword. Then the other skeletons are about 35, 45, and 55 feet away. Going to the left of the room. You guys are in the right side of the room.
Sepic's Prime cast a great shadow over our city. With its destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do.
Oh, before you do that, the cantrip and spell thing, not a thing.
Is that not?
Didn't you say? Last session?
Oh, well, I think Onslaught corrected me saying it depends on the cantrip, because some cantrips are one action and some cantrips are not one action.
Yeah,
like one.
Each one has like all spells have a casting time. And what the rule is that you can do a leveled spell, like a level 1 or higher spell, and a cantrip, so long as one of them is a bonus action and one of them is an action casting. And it has to be listed like that on the casting time on the spell. Blade Ward is a 1 action casting.
Okay. Alright. So now it is Nikolai's turn.
Nikolai, you want to try and shoot your teammates again?
It's only like one teammate to shoot. It's fine. Okay. Which one? The one in the middle, the one on the right, or the one on the left? Okay. You're good. You damage waiting for roll? Okay. Interesting. Oh, hot damn. Alright. So, you pull out your new bow, stick an arrow in it, shoot all the way across the room. Longbows have a range of like 60 feet or something, don't they?
100, yeah, 150.
Oh, 150.
And the extended range of 600.
Hot damn. There's a short bow that has like 60 feet or something?
Short bow is 6320, I believe. Or no, 8320.
Okay. Oh, it's 80. Alright, I don't know where I got 60 from. Anyways, you...
Yeah, 60 long range of daggers.
That might be what I'm thinking of. Okay. So you shoot an arrow at the skeleton on the left, and you stick the arrow right into his skull with your shot, dealing 10 damage. It is now Fred's turn.
Oh, Fred!
So, Fred sees you do that, and he wants to imitate you, so he's going to attack the skeleton on the left as well. And Fred hits him. Dealing 13 fucking damage. Fred's a beast. And you notice the skeleton on the far left explode into bones and then disapparate, and then level 2 crystal falls on the ground. Now the skeletons take their turn. So skeleton number 1, the bow on the right, backs up 10 feet because he's too close to shoot at you. And in doing so, I believe he takes a D8 damage, right?
Yep. He takes 7 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yup,
he's taken
he's
a
not
total of
looking
14.
good. Yes, he has. So now that skeleton is going to shoot at Myrus. And
Not
he
even close.
fucking whiffs. He whiffs like a champ. He just kind of goes boom with some thunder damage, and it shakes him to his core that he doesn't have because he has no organs.
Myers just looks over, and almost looks insulted.
Okay.
How far from the wall are we?
I don't know, about 5 feet. You just entered the room and they shot at you.
Okay.
Maybe from the explosion that they all heard.
So they're 25 feet away from the wall.
They're 25 feet away from the wall you are standing next to.
Fair enough. Interesting.
So now 3 more. Now is skeleton with a sword.
The one next to me, or?
Yes, he's going to attack you with disadvantage.
Because he's frightened of me. I cast shield.
Okay. God damn it.
That's why I saved that spell slot. So until the start of my turn, my AC is now 23.
Nice. So the skeleton to his right, who also has a bow, is going to shoot at Nikolai. And fucking nails Nikolai. Doing... dealing 7 damage to Nikolai. Are you still conscious? Okay. How much HP do you have total?
Now you know how it feels.
What's your total HP though? Ooh. Here's the thing. Make a Constitution save. Something I've been forgetting to do, but I'm implementing. You get hit with an attack. Here's something I'm implementing that I haven't been previously because I forgot about it. Is if you deal more than half the HP in a single blow, then you're gonna need to make a Constitution save to stay conscious. True. You took it like a champ. So you definitely took it like a champ. You're fine. You're still conscious. No, you're at 1 HP, so no bueno. So now the skeleton with the other sword, who is the... I did that one, did that one, did that one. So is the last skeleton. He's going to run up to Myrus because Myrus is closest to him. He's going to attack Myrus. And utterly fucking whiff.
Myris just doesn't even see it coming, and the arcane shield that is still up because it lasts until the start of my turn. Like the sword just bounces off of that.
Yup. So now it is Ty's turn. Behind Myris. So Myris essentially has one skeleton with a sword directly to the left of the room that is in front of him, and there's another skeleton 5 feet to his side who is more up against the wall.
I'm just making all sorts of friends.
So he has one skeleton basically to the left of him and one skeleton behind him. So like no. As in like north and west. As in you guys entered into the room and the other wall that you are staring at is north. There is a skeleton to the north and to the west of Myris. So up against the wall and to the left. What is your movement speed? Okay, you may do that. Yep. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Now here's the thing. You also get crit on your sneak attack.
Yes.
Here's how you roll that. Here's how you roll that. Whoops. Not that. So, you type the word crit after it and it automatically makes it a crit. It's useful in situations like this. Exclamation A, quote, quotation sneak attack, and quotation space crit. With, because that tells it that sneak attack is one thing.
That was 2 nat 20s. You gotta reward something crazy, man.
Yeah, that's
Fucking hell. So it's 13 total.
5, let's say 13 damage. Okay, so you go running through the room and you come up behind the skeleton with a sword and you have your magical +1 short sword in your hand and you swing it at him and you break off his arm holding his sword and his sword falls to the ground, dealing him 13 damage, and you still have a second attack.
As a note, if you make a range attack while still within melee of the skeleton you're flanking, yeah.
Same skeleton. Go ahead with advantage. Nice. And you avoided the nat one.
Offhand.
Oh, okay. Big bummer for you guys. Yeah. So now that that has happened, it is Alex's turn.
Come on, Alex. You got this.
Okay. Fine. Magic missile! Waiting for DM to look down at me and say roll that d20, so I might as well just roll it.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Which skeleton are you attacking?
Two that's next to them.
The one with the sword?
I thought there were two next to them. Is there only one?
No, never mind. There is one with the sword that just had its arm chopped off, and there is one that has yet to be hit.
Alright, ooh.
And there is also, there are two with longbows, yes. Only one skeleton is dead so far.
Alright, so I will send one bolt to the skeleton missing an arm, and then two to the second one that you mentioned.
Okay. Okay. So you shoot a missile out, and it blasts into the skeleton with a sword. And you send two out, or the one who doesn't have a sword actually, because his sword's on the ground. And you send two missiles into the other one, smacking him. And on that note, it is Myris's turn.
Real quick.
Yes.
Didn't I lose a spell slot last session?
Didn't you drink the Nutri Spirit?
I thought I lost one in the fight where we were in the room when I was on the couch. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, because I blew them both up. So why do I have a spell slot filled again?
You probably... Not sure.
Whatever.
Sure, Rez wouldn't restore it.
I will just acknowledge it as it's gone, so.
Okay.
How is the one, missing an arm looking? Still, like, really hurt?
Really bad. Like his bones are cracked.
And how's the one to my...
Not looking good.
How's the one to my north looking?
The one to your north is looking not too shabby.
Okay. I'll just finish off the one with the missing an arm. So, well, I forgot to roll advantage, but, you know, natural 20.
Ooh, well, hot damn.
So that's 14 points of damage.
Alright, so extreme overkill. You see Ty chop his arm off, and so you decide you're going to chop off his other arm, dropping him to his knees, and then you decapitate him, and he just falls to a pile of bones.
And I kick his skull across the room like a soccer ball.
Okay, as you kick it and it starts bouncing. It just disapparates mid-kick, and a crystal falls on the ground in front of you.
Alright, 2 down. And that's my turn. Actually, I'll move to the side of the one to the north of me, so that if he wants to, I can get into flanking.
Okay, because that is kind of up against the wall, so.
Mm-hmm. I got you, man.
So on that note, it is Katusha's turn. There is a skeleton all the way across the room, about 55, 60 feet away, who is not looking very good. There's a skeleton about 40 feet away who hasn't been touched yet. No one's attacked him. There's a skeleton about 30 feet, 35 feet, just in front of you, who has Myrus to the side of him, and Ty about 10 feet to his left. The one by Ty and Myrus? Okay. Are you running up to it? What's your movement speed? Alright, you can go right up to it.
You want to try and flank?
You can go up to in front of it. You would need another 5 feet to get to the left of it. It's fine. Yeah, you can be in front of it. If you wanted to flank to go to the left, you would need another 5 movement speed. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. You swing your rapier and actually, yeah. What? Nah, you swing and you miss. I was thinking about giving you advantage, but nah. So on that note, after Katusha runs up and swings her sword at the skeleton and misses, it is now Nikolai's turn. The one that hasn't been touched yet? Okay. You fucking nail it, dealing 10 points of damage. Skeleton kind of takes a step back from being hit so hard. And now Fred is going to roll. And Fred is going to attack the one all the way on the opposite side of the room. And Fred fucking nails him. Dealing 11 points of damage, fucking blowing him up, turning him into a pile of bones that disapparate, turning into a crystal. there are now 2 skeletons left, and they are going to take their turns now. So, the skeleton with the bow is going to fire back at Nikolai, because you just hit him, and now he's annoyed with you. And he fucking nails you. Dealing you 6 points of damage. And I believe you were at 1 HP earlier? Nikolai? Maybe not die, but I think Nikolai's definitely unconscious, bleeding out on the ground. And
Shadow?
while we wait to hear what happens, the skeleton with the sword is going to attack Katusha. Because Katusha just ran up and missed, so the skeleton thinks maybe this would be an easy hit for him. And I think the skeleton probably fucking misses. Yeah, he does. So that's the skeleton's turn. I believe Nikolai's unconscious, so now it's Ty's turn. Yo. Go ahead and attack him. Yeah. Yeah, you fuck him up real good. He does not look good. He drops to a knee. Yeah. So you kind of bring your short sword. Well, that's fine. You bring your short sword down onto the top of his skull, cracking it and blowing it up into pieces, and the rest of his bones just kind of fall down, disapparate, and turn into a crystal. There's now 1 skeleton left, and it is Alex's turn. Moogle.
Huh? I was in the other one. I just rolled shield touch. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 22 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
How do I roll the damage? Is it the one next to it?
Yep.
1d8. Might as well since I'm already here. 4.
4 damage. Okay. Does it have any special side effects, or is it just damage?
It's the chill touch cantrip, right?
Yeah, he's slowed.
I'm
And he
dead
has
to have
disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
What were you saying, Onslaught?
No, it's just,
Undead have what?
since it wasn't loading, I was saying what it did.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I can't regain hit points either while it's chilled.
Well, it wasn't planning on it.
It might have. I don't know what you got planned, Mr. DM.
I mean, that's fair. It is now Myris's turn. Top of the round.
Myris just runs over to the final remaining one. How hurt does this thing look?
Looks roughly like 2/3 of its health have been smashed out of it.
There's no one within 5 feet of it, right?
Ty is on the other side of the skeleton.
So I could flank?
Yes.
I would very much like to. Okay, really glad I avoided the natural one.
Yeah.
9 points of damage. And.
Okay. Huh?
And that.
Okay. Well, doesn't make much of a difference because as you smack it or pierce it with your rapier, it explodes into bones, disapparating, turning into a crystal on the ground, dead.
Alright, so that means, are all the, is that all of them?
That is indeed all of the skeletons.
And all 5 crystals, are they all level 2?
Yes, they are.
Well, one each? Alright.
Thank you. She takes it and runs over to Nikolai. Is the level 2 crystal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, and you're downed.
Yes. So, because you only had a 1 HP, right, Emily? Yeah, so you got hit for 6. So, as the fight ends and the last skeleton is killed, Morty gets up and he flies over to Nikolai and he does a medicine check, which he gets a +11. So Morty takes the arrows out and bandages you up fucking so fantastically that you are not only stabilized, but you gain 1d6 HP. Morty almost nailed a 30. You can roll that. Let you roll a d6.
Okay, I'm gonna head out, so...
Yeah, on that note, do you guys want to just pick up where we left off next session, or do you guys want to take a short or long rest in this gigantic room that has 2 other doors in it?
I vote long rest. I'm out of spell slots.
I'm good with long.
Okay.
Actually, you only need 4 hours? Okay, you wanna, I'll keep watch at the start, and then you can keep watch at the end, because I only need 4 as well.
Smart.
And Andromeda.
Are you going to have Fred watch one of the doors while you watch the other door? There are 3 doors. One you came through, one that was on the side of the room where the skeletons were, and one to your left on the same wall you came through.
So we can do things during this long rest?
Sure.
I'd like to read that pamphlet.
Yeah.
And since you said I could read that during a short rest for the rest of my time, I would like to contemplate what was in that potion that Morty made.
Okay.
So before I go, Myris will keep first watch for the first 4 hours and then take his rest, and I bid you all adieu.
Okay.
Night!
Alrighty.